I can't believe it's finally our wedding day. We have been working tirelessly over the past 7 months and 21 days to plan for this wedding since our engagement on February 24th. Somehow everything has worked out perfectly. Over the past 5 years, we have grown closer together each day, and every day it feels like. The past year living together has been fantastic. We have created a home and a routine in which we will serve as a great building block for our future. Ever since the many trips you have made to Minneapolis, I knew you were the one for me. I was just never sure when. Fortunately, us living closer together over the years pulled us our path toward each other, and I'm very fortunate, excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I hope today that you take time to enjoy the day. Calm down, be greedy, and only think about us. We have all the vendors taken care of and the full team of family close friends to ensure the day goes as planned. I know Mark will have his moments, but it's great we were fortunate enough to have rented the van and had help for Mark. I know that took a huge chunk off your plate. I drove and picked up all my groomsmen in my truck before the wedding to make sure everyone made it with me to Delphi, so we don't have an event like we did at Scott's wedding. I also had to tie everyone's ties. This will be the best day, and I'm looking forward to starting the path as Mr. and Mrs. Ben Phillips, and maybe a puppy someday soon. Love, Ben.
Benji, I can't believe today is finally here. Only 7 months and 18 days in the making. Today and these past few months have been most stressful times in our entire relationship. Now I understand why you didn't want to be engaged for more than a year. My heart loves your heart so much it makes me sparkle. Today is the last day I will be Brittany Michelle's house. I leave my family name and take name of the man I love. In just a few hours we're going to create our new family of 2. I just can't believe you want to love me every day, all day, as long as you live. It's crazy to look back to where we started. It's amazing how fulfilling my life is with you in it. I thought I was a happy person before I first met you, but now, after sharing a life with you these past 5 years, I can't imagine my story not ending with you. It's amazing how you have changed my life. I feel like you have made me believe in something bigger and that maybe everything does happen for a reason. If I wouldn't have responded back to your text, I never would have got on a plane to have our first date. I remember feeling like there was something in my heart telling me to book that flight, but my head was telling me, you're crazy, who jumps on a plane to take a first date? You are the best thing that has ever happened to me, ever. I don't deserve the love, support, and encouragement you have given me every day. You make the world worth living and make life seem like an everlasting fairy tale. I love the person I am with you. You make me want to be better inside and out. You make me want to dream brighter, try to attain something higher, be more humble and kind, and you've helped me discover my wealth as a person. I can't promise you a lot of things, but I can promise you that I'll always be here for you. I'll dream with you, encourage you, and cheer for you, and be faithful to you. And I'll always do my best to make you happy and be Mrs. Honey Bunny Bears. I feel so fortunate beyond words that we can get to go through life together as husband and wife. Since the beginning, even living in separate cities for most of our relationship, we have fit together so naturally. It was almost like my heart knew you were my perfect match and that you were the one. You will always be the best part of each day. We have shared lots of emotions to get here, but I know the best is yet to come. You are my best friend and soulmate. I love you with every drum beat of my heart. I'm now looking forward to the days we get to spend our life together. Life we get to build, adventures we'll create, and a lifetime of happiness that we will share with one another. Today I commit my life to you as your wife. I love you with all my heart, Brittany.
Is this for the video? Brittany, I didn't drink all your beer, I promise. I want it for you.
Congratulations, everybody. You made it. Raise your hand if you drove here from Delphi. And raise your hand if you got pulled over on 25. All right, nobody, that's good. Okay. So I had two goals for this speech and today. Goal number 1, propose and be married within 8 months. So I did that, that's good. Goal number 2, keep this speech under 2 minutes. And to do that, I'm going to read this piece of paper because I wrote it like 4 hours ago. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about all to witness a unique event in history. This is the first and very last time that my wife Brittany is going to let me speak on behalf of both of us. Okay. I'd like to thank all of you, sincerely, for making the time to come here. From everybody from, let's say, California, like Mr. Trogio and my dad's family from Southern California, actually Cupertino, as well as from 1 mile away, like Mr. Coddington. Where is he at? There he is. Big stumble over here. Okay. So, thanks for that. So, most of you have watched Brittany and I grow closer over time, both emotionally and physically. Oh, geographically, not physically. But physically too, so that's okay. So from 2012 to 2014, I lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So what's up to Minnesota? That was 500 miles. That was good. So after that, I decided it would be a good idea to move to Chicago. What's up, Chicago? There he is, Steve. It's perfect. So that was 120 miles, 2015 to 17. Last summer, I decided to make the big plunge of moving to Indianapolis. However, when we did that, I decided to move there, move in with Brittany, share my insurance and my cooking skills. The engagement. Skillets. So Brittany has always said, I want an October wedding. This is good. So I knew it was time, and unfortunately, it was February 8th, 2018. And I was sitting in my office late night doing CPA things. 3 of our friends just posted on Facebook they were just engaged. Probably one of them was Scott Wade, who's sitting in this room, who got married last weekend. After this hit Facebook, Brittany texted me about 2 of them within 30 seconds to make sure that I knew other people were still proposing to other people, which was per usual. So I've always heard planning a wedding is the worst. It's the worst. But Kayla made it. Everybody made it. I'm going to stop there. Exactly. All right. So I've heard it was the worst, and it starts the day you're engaged. I did the quick math and realized I did not want to be married or wedding planning. I did not want to be wedding planning for 1 year and 8 months. Fortunately, the second I realized this, before I proposed, I texted the owner and the operator of Coyote Crossing, Brent, and had him place a hold on this venue. So once I booked our wedding venue for the night of our wedding today, and no one knew anything about it, then I went and bought a ring. Jared made the process super easy and said that they'd give me a discount if I mentioned them in this speech. So this is going on Facebook. I'm going to tag Jared. They're going to get it. I got a video. It's great. Perfect. So I was able to surprise Brittany by hijacking her Uncle Rich's birthday party